That's actually like the biggest superpower if you can just not let yourself be comfortable
Yeah.
because, I had 10 role advancements in 10 years of corporate. And that was because my brain was like, nope.
The bit that I absolutely love there, and it's something I say often as well, of like, no one's coming to save you.
No.
And I think that sometimes it can sound a bit harsh, perhaps, but actually, I think the complete opposite is true. I actually think it's really liberating
Yeah.
because once you realize that, once you're like, it's on me, like, there is no one coming to save me, the cavalry is not coming over the hill, it is down to me. I actually think that's quite freeing because it just allows you to go, okay, well, I'm going to have to figure it out then. I'm just going to have to get on with it. And I actually think it helps you stop feeling stuck because I think sometimes in feeling stuck, there's a bit of a waiting or a not knowing. But actually, there's massive clarity in knowing there's no one coming. You've
No.
just got to do it.
No, and I say to people, if no one's coming to do it for you, no one's coming to stop you. Like, no one's coming to say, no, you can't do that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so cool as well to hear you say that you essentially kind of pitched your way into your, at that time, your dream job. And I really think, I mean, it's probably a bit of a cliche to say, but it's so true that sales is the ultimate skill, and being able to sell yourself in your career is just so important. And I think it's kind of weird that somewhere along the line, like, sales became a bit of a dirty word, and
Yeah.
even just saying, you've got to be able to sell yourself. I can imagine people hearing that and, like, recoiling physically and going, oh, that just sounds really cringe. But isn't that just life? Like,
Yeah.
you've got to be able to say, this is what I'm good at. This is the value I bring. I think I can really have an impact here. And as you said there, it's not like you say that and the doors just kind of open sesame. You have then got to put together the business case. You've got to do the hard yards. You've got to do the work. Even once you're in the role, you've then got to prove that you can do it. But if you hadn't have done that in the first place, as you said, it wouldn't have happened.
No, exactly. And for exactly that, I think as well, if there was one thing I wish that I actually had more in my life and more in my career was sales training. I actually wish that I'd done sales training, I will say, a few times with organizations, but I wish I actually did work in a sales role because I just think the level that would have given me of rejection, getting over rejection sensitivity